Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. My name is Roden Imponera, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to apply for free money if you are studying in Africa. And also, this video is for researchers. And it's also full of surprises and bonuses. So stick with me and let's get into it. So yeah, yes, it's a money for free session. The first one is for master or PhD students based in Africa. They are also offering free money with no strings attached at all. So let's have a look. This one is called African Plant Nutrition Institute, and the scholarship is called African Plant Nutrition Scholar Award, open for applications 2023. About the awards of $2,000 each are available to 10 deserving African graduate students in sciences relevant to plant nutrition and the management of nutrients applied to crops. They've said a lot here, but let's look at eligibility. I'll scan it a bit. Yeah. Current eligibility: graduate students are eligible if they are currently attending a degree granting institution located in Africa. Number 2, candidates for Master of Science, Master of Philosophy, or PhD degrees who are currently enrolled in a program of graduate study as of the application deadline. The application deadline is 30th April 2023, as you can see at the bottom here. To be eligible, Master of Science and MPhil students must be in the second year of their studies. Applicants who have already completed their degrees are ineligible. If it's a one-year master, it means you are in your one-year master. But if it's 2 years master, then it's in your second year. And also, past winners of the award are not eligible. So what's required of you? You need to send your electronic copy of your university transcripts together with the GPAs, depending on your education system. Some countries do not have GPAs. Transcript is all there is. Electronic copy of 2 letters of support, one of which should be from the main major professor. Letters must be signed and written on official letterhead and must include the phone number and email address of the letter writer, a description of the focus, your thesis or dissertation research presented in a manner that will permit evaluation of its originality, depth, and scope, innovative approaches, and relevance, and finally, a brief description of any additional information that may be relevant to the award, such as honors or awards you have received, employment history, career goals, and other activities that you pursue. The last point is very important. Sometimes we do underrate things we have achieved, things we have done, but in this case, this scholarship is giving us an opportunity to highlight that. Okay, so this is the application form. Everything is on one page. The first part is your personal contact information, your address and stuff. Past education, you talk about your past undergraduate degree here. If you're a PhD student, you talk about your master's here. If you're a master's student, you talk about your master's here, as well as PhD student will talk about their PhD here. But if If you don't have master's yet, you cannot fill this part because that's what would be classified as a graduate degree. So you leave this space, but complete this one. And it has asterisks. You can see that this one is a must fill for everyone. And then essay questions. What is the title of your current thesis or dissertation research? I'm sure you already have that. Please provide a description of the focus of your current thesis or dissertation research. Your description will be evaluated for its originality, depth, and scope, innovative approaches, and relevance, 500 words. Let's just make sure that we fill that up with 500 words, not halfway through. Achievements and goals. List of honors and awards received, including relevant dates, up to 250 words. Let's shine, let's sing our own praises there. Okay, I was offered this because of that. Because I'm in 2019, I was offered this because, you know, okay, briefly describe your career goals. I'm so excited for you guys because really, this is free money. If I jumped where it talks about no obligation at all, I'll go back to it. Yeah. And then you attach transcript, references, as well as signature. This part is important. It says by signing, that is typing your legal name in the space below, you are certifying that all the information is correct and that you are the person completing the application. So make sure we write our name down here before pressing the button submit. Okay, so this is scholarship. It says here, the award will be made directly to the student. No specific duties will be required of the recipient. So it's free money, guys. Apply, get the money, and you will not need to be looking back to who is watching me, how I'm spending, or I have to go back and write. No, it says clear. No specific duties will be required of the recipient. You deserve it. Okay. So let's get to the next. The next one is a bursary to attend a conference in Kigali, Rwanda. So we know a bursary. Bursary is based on need. It's free money based on need. If you need it, here's the money to support you to travel to attend a conference in Kigali. So who are they looking for? Call for application, bursaries to support emerging researchers at the AI 4D African Conference. So AI, I guess it's artificial intelligence for development. Yeah, artificial intelligence for development. Call for applications. Meta has provided bursary funding to support the attendance of emerging researchers at the AI4D conference, supported by the IDRC, NEOR, and the GIZ. Fair Forward, to be held in Kigali, June 12 to 14, 2023, not far away from now. So soon you'll be traveling to Kigali on this conference. Just read what is required. This call is specifically for emerging researchers who do not yet have a PhD and are committed to working on AI ethics / human rights and policy / governance in African research. The African Observatory will also be looking to support the publication of the awardees' work and provide ongoing mentorship to all awardees. And at the conference, the awardees will be invited to participate on a panel with the other awardees and to present a short paper based on their proposed area of research. Awardees will also be requested to provide a blog post to be added to the African Observatory website, reflecting their experience at the AI4D conference. So that's not a lot, guys. A blog which you can type on ChatGPT. I attended a conference in Kigali about AI AI for development, and my contribution was around ABCDFG. Can you write a report? A 500-word blog. ChatGPT will give you like that in 2 minutes, in 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, right? Okay. The world has gone wild, but I love it. I love it because you save time. And so, yeah, sorry, I digress. Let's go back to our presentation. So that's that. Competition for African entrepreneurs. So yes, African business heroes, they are looking out for you. Okay, African Business Heroes 2023 ABH Prize Competition. Our annual competition to identify the next best Africa's business heroes is open from the 3rd of March 2023 till 12th of May 2023. We still have a bit of time. You can think of how you can present yourself, but don't wait for the closing date, because sometimes the system crashes and then it's like you're inviting anxiety, really. Okay, so benefits of applying: grant funds of up to 300 US dollars, not kwacha, not Zimbabwean dollar. This is US dollar. Okay, I'm sorry, Zimbabwean, this is just a joke. Okay. And yeah, so all of these, including mentorship, it talks about mentorship and all of this. So who is eligible? It says on here, you are a co-founder or the founder. You are an African citizen. Your company is registered in African country, and your company has a market traction, and at least 3 years of revenue. Okay. How to apply? They've crafted the timeline here. So you just need to read, and the judging process. So all of that you need to, and yeah, here you can follow the timeline with the date and at every point of decision. That's amazing. Yeah, so hopefully some of you can apply and we can see your names highlighted to the world because of your work, because of what you're doing. Now, this is taking us to even a bigger competition, Alibaba Entrepreneurs Fund. Do you have what it takes to win the competition? That's what usually judges ask, isn't it? So if your answer is yes, this is for you. Okay. Jumpstarter 2023 Global Pitch Competition. Just read and read and read. Once you understand what they want and how you're gonna benefit from it, it becomes easier to write your own pitch. And so, yeah, go and present yourself to a panel of judges. Applicant must be a founder or a co-founder of a startup. A startup is ideation stage or early stage or growth stage. So any of those stages, the business has been operational for less than 5 years. The startup must have raised less than 20 million in funding to date. So it's still yeah, not massive, less than 20 million in 5 years. The startup must possess an innovative business idea or a product or a service and demonstrate how your innovation and technology has impacted your business, your industry, and the people. And the startup must desire to make Hong Kong and other cities in the GBA be part of your future plans. So yeah, just read around so that when you are applying, you know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, Alibaba Entrepreneurs Fund. Yeah, it has all of these. And there's a key top 100 would walk away with this, and that. Wow. You have an opportunity to pitch to the renowned judges. Exposure to top investors, but even the top 100, the winner is, my God, including that, cash, 300,000 Hong Kong shillings, whether it's dollars, I think dollars, not shilling, up to US dollar 5 million investment, Okay. Jumpstarter is 2023 is open to startups from all around the world that fulfill the following requirements that we just looked. Okay, so we know it's for everybody. Good luck with that, guys. And the next one is the Japan International Award for Young Agricultural Researchers. Let's also quickly just have a look. So yeah, that's the name of the award. Let's jump to eligibility. You must be engaged in research and development in agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and related industries in developing regions, including the food industry sector and the field of environment. You must be under the age of 40 as of 1st of January 2023, must be researchers who have the nationality of a developing country and or territory and belong to a non-Japanese research institute or a non-Japanese university, must be able to attend the awarding ceremony in Japan in 2023. My God. My God, yeah. The method of holding the award ceremony will be decided after taking into consideration the coronavirus infection status. I think we've moved on now. I don't think there's lockdowns anymore in Japan. So everything is right here, guys. Just open each one of them and see what it says. The application form, the safe whatever, the list of research achievements, the additional guidance, the application checklist. Before you actually apply, you make your application. Read everything, answer the questions, read them again, and be convinced that actually you've represented yourself in the best way as you could. Submit applications and inquiry by post to the secretariat, blah, 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 blah. Just make sure it's when you are sending things by post, because don't just send in a normal envelope. I would ask for a proper envelope from the post office, because for a parcel from Africa to go and reach Japan, for example, it goes through a lot. And if it's just a normal envelope, it might get weight, it might get torn, and some documents have been, lost and all of the. So just make sure you invest. I understand. I think it's a reasonable expense. It's a reasonable expense. Yeah, then you are assured. Okay. This one is research in education grants. I love this one as well. Research grants on education, and it says large. It means the money is large. So if you want to do a research around education, it mentions a lot of money around here. And just go through all of these eligibility and restrictions. Proposals to the research grants on education program must be for academic research projects that aim to study education. Other activities are not allowed. And then restrictions, large grants, blah, blah, blah. Let's look at the deadline. Did we look already? Okay, yeah. Open from 28 February to 27 April. We still have at least a month and a week, maybe. Full proposals after that. How to apply. You follow this process. Read until you submit. Excuse me. Okay. Are we not done yet? Oh, yeah. This is the last one. University of Sydney, PhD scholarships. And the deadline is 15th September 2023. And you will hear the outcome of your application in November 2023. So these scholarships at the University of Sydney, yeah, the deadline stuff. This is your slot. This already passed. This already passed. Now we are in this period. September looks far, but because the application process for admission and for research are two different things in this case, you will need to look at how you can also apply for admission first, because the scholarship here, how to apply. Let me zoom it a bit more. This type RTP, I think has been defined somewhere. Okay, yeah, here. Research Training Program, RTP, funded by the Australian government. So this is for international postgraduate student, 37,000. Open date, close date, not applicable because there's already application and award timelines already. Okay. So yeah, we're looking at how to apply. Okay. You must submit all required documentation for your admission application and research experience evidence, if applicable, to be considered in the relevant award timeline. Please note that you may be notified of your RTP scholarship outcome at a different time to receiving the offer of the study, and refer to the application and award timeline, which is below the table below that we just looked at. RTP scholarships are based on academic merit and are highly competitive. Okay. Sometimes, even though this is a much requirement, but we have also seen sometimes it depends on who you are in the community at the moment. You might have pass a credit or something like that, maybe some 10 years ago. But over these 10 years, what you have done and what you are doing is actually more powerful. We have seen that even though sometimes these are the criteria, but we always see exceptional candidates going through it, even though their academic results weren't great, because let's face it, there are so many things that affect academic merit. It's not a true reflection. That's my opinion. It's not a true reflection that yeah, this is your limit. So many things affect people's academic performances when they're going through education. So here we go. Last one. This is a bonus, and today's one, it goes to Ugandan journalists. You see, I like Uganda. But Malawi, don't be jealous, because I like, how Malawi is always in my heart. Okay, so this has a short deadline, about 8 days, 20th of March. This is an opportunity provided by the Wealth of Nations Illicit Finance NORAD in bracket program. You can find out more about this here. Because it's a bonus, I'll let you guys go through it. So let's stop share and you see my face. Okay. All right. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, because I did. I enjoyed preparing the list. I enjoyed speaking to you. So I hope you're going to enjoy applying. So all the best from me, your scholarships mentor, Lorraine. Please subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends and family. I would appreciate it. Zikomo.